Hello guys and welcome to another JStream Network tutorial video. In today's tutorial, I'll be showing you how to remove the stuttering in OBS Studio. And to get started, I'll be showing you a clip on what I am talking about. See here, it's perfectly normal, but once you get like a few more frames, right there, it's now lagging as hell. Now we don't want that in our recording. Now to remove that, I have downloaded a very new OBS Studio version, which is OBS Studio 21.1.2, and I'm using 64-bit in Windows. Okay, now we don't want to see this, right? We want to see what's inside the settings. Now I didn't really touch general, stream, output. I don't know. I touch output except for audio. Now we go to output. I've seen a lot of YouTubers been using advanced, which makes things complicated since you have to download this, that, and those, and something like those. But for me, I'm just using simple. In my simple mode, I am using a recording quality, indistinguishable quality, large file size, and the recording format MP4. Why MP4? MP4 is needed if you are planning to render it, to edit the video in Adobe Premiere, since FLV is not accepted. Or I think also MKV is not accepted. But for safety purposes, use MP4. Now for my encoder, I have a Ryzen 5 1600X. That's why I've been using it as a software, which is X264 low CPU usage preset. But it increases the file size. What's good about this is that once you're playing a very CPU intensive game, is that it doesn't really use that much. For OBS, it doesn't really use that much CPU. So it just stays like when I'm recording Rainbow Six before, it just uses 1.1 CPU, and that's very good. That's why I really like OBS Studio, because it keeps updating and those. Now for my video, I have my base canvas at 1080p, which is 1920 times 1080, and also at my output scaled resolution, which is 1920 times 1080, and my downscale filter at Lancos, and my common FPS value is 60. This is very good, since if you're planning for a very high-speed YouTube video, you keep in mind that you use 60, or there's this common FPS value of 59.64, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But that's the entire settings that I have for my OBS Studio. Now, what would be the output of this one? I have recorded another video like yesterday to prepare for this, and we have a very good quality. You see, I'm using just an encoder, a low CPU usage preset, but it really increases the file size. As of now, you can see that the file size is at 23.2, but it's just 1 hour and 10 minutes, which is very long. If you use the lossless quality, it's like almost 100 gig, which is very, very not so good if you're planning to use Adobe Premiere. Okay, now we go a little further. Like, wait, somewhere right here. See, there is no more FPS drop. So just be sure that you have a minimal source, a minimal scene, so that everything will just run smooth. Oh, if you're one of those guys wondering if you should change your settings in game, you shouldn't, because for me, I'm just using a high texture quality. But other than that, shadows, shaders are low, physics are high, something like those. So it's really up to you if you really want to change those settings. But for me, I am happy with just recording in high settings, which is already fine with me, so no problems there. But if you're one of those guys, you can just keep on experimenting stuff to get the quality you ever wanted. Okay, hey, you have reached the end of the video. We would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who watched today's video. To add something with that, you can check out our Facebook page and our Twitter. It's on the description down below. And as always, be sure to click on subscribe for more videos like this. And if you liked the video, click on like. But if you didn't like the video, click on thumbs down. That's all for today. This is Zero from the JStream Network, signing out.